Hello, happy Monday, happy International Women's Day, happy weekly reading vlog. It's the start of another weekly reading vlog, and this week we are going to be doing a themed reading vlog with a challenge. It's not really themed, it's more of a challenge. It's a challenge reading vlog. This week we're doing a challenge reading vlog. I'm slightly scared, slightly scared. This is a little daunting, but it's for fun. It's to spice up the vlog, and hopefully, because I'm only doing it for 6 days, because I only film for 6 days, it shouldn't feel like a chore, hopefully. So basically what I did was I thought, okay, I really want to do some kind of challenge. I like the challenges where people set themselves a certain amount of hours in each day they have to read. I thought, okay, I've seen a lot of people do those. What other ones could I do? What other ideas are out there? So I was thinking about it over the weekend and decided that I'm going to set myself a page count for each day that I have to read. I don't know why I'm doing this really, other than the fact that I just thought it'd be fun content. I don't often like restricting, or not restricting, but like setting goals for what I read unless there's a really specific reason. So this will be interesting. But when I say I decided, I basically raised this idea with my patrons and was like, guys, I want you to pick what happens here. So I gave them the choice to pick the details of the challenge. And I said I may regret it, and that may be a thing that happens. So my patrons basically picked my page goal for the week. So this week, every day, I have to read a total of 125 pages. That adds up to a total of 750 pages this week, which is big. That's like Corp Silver Flames big. Not quite Pride of the Orange Tree big, but that's a lot. That's a lot of pages. So I just thought it'd be fun, okay? I thought it'd be fun. Given I work 2 jobs, I cook because I live alone, so no one else is going to be preparing me dinner, so I have to do that. I try and walk for like an hour and a half every day, and I want to do other things. I'm still doing my Marvel rewatch. I've still got 2 left to go. So I want to do all those things and read 125 pages a day. Okay, this is going to be fun. It's going to be fine. It'll be fine. So basically, thank you so much to my patrons for picking this page number for me. I normally read 30 to 50 pages a day, so we'll see how this goes. 30 to 50 is, like, it depends what the book is. Like, if it's a really, really gripping book, then I will sit down and read more, but it completely depends for me. And also if it's the weekend, I'll read a lot more. This is more weekday, but this week I've got Friday off. Our company is doing it as a shutdown day, so they're shutting down the whole company. No one works. It's essentially a 3-day weekend, just to thank us for the past year of everything, just to give us a break because we're all a bit burnt out. So I've actually got a 4-day working week this week, which is good. And I started today strong by reading in the morning. But we're just gonna see how it goes. So hopefully this should be quite a fun reading vlog, or you'll just see me let out on the floor thinking I can't do it. But either way, it'll be a fun reading vlog. I'm excited to give it a go. Also, by me doing this, I am in no means setting any expectations for other people needing to read this much in one day. This is very much the point being, it's a challenge. It's just for fun and maybe to torture myself a little bit. But anyway, I want to show you the book I'm going to be reading because I'm also working on an ad to promote this book within this YouTube video. So it works perfectly that I'm starting the week on this book because I basically finished, well, I haven't told you our reading updates, have I? I finished Loveless on Saturday, which I did tell you about. And on Saturday night, I read Killjoy, forgot the name of it then, which is the tiny little novella or prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This was the World Book Day little book that you can get. And I really loved it. It was Murder Mystery Party, which was fun. I've decided that I want that for my hen do when I get married to my invisible partner. That'll be fun. And it was really good. I gave it 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. So that meant yesterday I was free to start a new book. And then last night, I stopped reading this book at the page 100 mark. So I could read 125 pages and know that when I got to page 225, that was the 125 pages because maths. Anyway, back to the whole thing. I'm working on an ad with this author to promote this book and bring it to you within this YouTube video as part of that ad. So perfect timing. Here's the book. There's my bookmark. This is Lie Beside Me by Geetha Lodge. And can I just point out how cool this cover is? Because it looks like it says lie beside me at that angle, but then it says die beside me. I was hooked by the premise of this book purely based on 2 sentences on the back of the book. I'm going to read to you. You wake up, your head is pounding, your mouth is dry, and you can't remember a thing. All you know is the man in your bed is not your husband, and he isn't breathing. Okay, it was 3 sentences, but still. We know I love a thrillery, crimey mystery. This one is gripping me so much already. This is multiple different characters that we're following, both on the side of the woman that has woken up with this body next to her, and also the police detectives that have kind of got involved, and we go and see various different people related to the victim. And we're kind of getting her story, the main character's story, the one that's discovered him, as we kind of learn more about her and her relationship with her husband, her relationship with her friends, her relationship with alcohol. Because trigger warning, within this book there is a lot of mention to alcohol in an alcoholic sense. The main character is, I don't know whether she's admitted that she is an alcoholic, but you can certainly see that she is drinking excessively and forgetting things because of that. So we see her as a main character, but we're also seeing all these detectives with their own stories as they also investigate this. I need to know why he was in bed next to her and why she can't remember anything and what's happening with her husband, where he is, and like, there's a lot I need to know about this book, and I cannot stop reading this. So I'm hoping to start with 125 pages a day with this is going to be strong, because I read this morning, so I'm up to page 128. So bear in mind I was on 100, just 100 this morning. So I need to get to page 225, which I happen to just turn straight to. So I need to read this much today, which will put me just over halfway. Also, floppy. This is an ARC because it came out in February. Yeah, promoting it within March, which is very exciting. I genuinely love the premise of anything like this, and I can tell you so far it's living up to it. It's an adult book, not a YA obviously, but very gripping, very gripping. I really need to know what this woman has to do with the victim, if anything. I mean, surely she does, because he was in her bed and she can't remember anything. Anyway, this is an ad for Lie Beside Me. If you would like to check out a copy of this book and support the author, or just, you know, stare at the book because the cover is enthralling me, then I will pop a link down below with all the information you will need. It's really good, guys. So I will be mentioning this book throughout the vlog. But yeah, please, just for full transparency, this is a paid promotion for this book, but I'm reading it and giving you my opinions based off of my own thoughts. Nothing is altered. I'm not going to reflect anything any differently. I'm giving you my honest opinions. It's a crime. It's addictive. We know. I'm here for it because I love these kind of books. So that's my reading update kind of thing, and my vlog update and my introduction to this vlog. I'm really excited to torture myself and read 125 pages a day. Let's see how we go. I don't know how many pages this book is. Okay, 350. So I should have finished this book within a day or two, I suppose. I'm not capping at 125 as well, it's worth saying. Like, if I get to 125 pages and want to read more, I will. I'm just reading a minimum of 125 a day, so hopefully it should be fun. Let me know in the comments if you think I can succeed, maybe. I don't know whether I'm going to put that in the title. I don't know what's happening here, guys, but let's do this. I mean, it's not the worst lighting I've ever filmed in. It's not the best. It's Saturday evening. It's not Saturday evening, oh my god. I wish it was Saturday evening. It's Monday evening. And I have been reading for some time. But not that much time, because I'm only 50 pages into my 125 progress. I'm still really enjoying this. It surprised me. It surprised me. I feel like that is a real feat when you have a crime book that genuinely does not follow the route you think it's going to follow. So here we are. It's good. I'm enjoying it. I was reading after work, and then I had to have an electrician come around because something was making a loud noise in my fuse box, and that is not what I want. And then I posted some content because I had an ad go live today for International Women's Day that I'm really pleased with, for some feminist oracle cards, which are so cool. So you can check that on my Instagram if you're interested. And then I have basically had a really weird run-in today with an arsehole who was commenting on my one sitting read books video from Saturday. If you're watching this video now, man that commented on my videos, I don't want you to be watching my videos anymore, and I've blocked you. So I think that if you block someone, they can still watch your content, I think, but they can't comment on it. We'll never know if he's still here. Anyway, I made this video about One Sitting Reads, and he commented on it, basically explaining to me exactly how long it takes to read a page or a word or X amount of pages, and just breaking it all down for me, mathsing it up, letting me know that I was incorrect by calling all these books One Sitting Reads. I was basically saying that these books are fast-paced, gripping reads, that if you wanted to, you could sit down and read in one sitting. Now, I accept that everyone has different reading paces, and for some person a one sitting read would be different for another person. That's fine. But the books I recommend on my channel are my recommendations, and that video was my personal recommendation of One Sitting Reads. So I put that up and he commented saying these things. But he basically did it in such a frustratingly mansplainy way. This is such an uncomfortable way to sit. Oh well. That's probably no better, but anyway. He did it in such a mansplaining way. So I let him know that he was mansplaining, and that didn't make him very happy. This is a guy that in his about section on YouTube has literally written that he is anti-feminist, anti-KKK, which is good, obviously we're anti-KKK, anti-Black Lives Matter. He basically just as a human being doesn't sound like a nice guy. To call yourself anti anything that is supporting people's rights to live does not sit well with me. To say you are anti-Black Lives Matter and anti-feminist, I mean, no. Like, to say you're anti-KKK, fine. My brain gets paused for a second there because, Anyway, so yeah, I basically found what he was saying really mansplaining, told him that. He told me I was disgusting and sexist, and I thought, you know what, this is a really good example of when we should not bow down, because it could have been really easy for me to be like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that, oh I'm so sorry, no, but I thought actually, no, sod it, he is mansplaining to me, and as a woman I have to deal with mansplaining on a near daily basis, and I'm sick of it, and I don't want this within my content and within my community of my lovely humans that I love very much and who view my content and show me loads of support. I don't want them seeing this crap. No. So I called him out. And then he made me feel like I should have said sorry. And I was like, no, sod this. I am not one for confrontation. But if you're going to be an asshole about it, and if you're going to not be educating yourself enough to understand that that is what mansplaining is and that you shouldn't do it, no. So he ended up calling me disgusting, which was really nice of him, obviously. So I've blocked him now, but thank you to anyone watching this who commented back to him, because there was a lot of people supporting me and stuff. But I just think that it could have been really easy for me to be like, oh, you're right, I'm so sorry. But actually, no, sod it. I was standing up for something that I felt had been wrongly said, and I didn't appreciate the way that he was condescending and patronising to me in the comments of a video that I made and that I spent hours putting together as well. And I didn't appreciate that. So yeah, if someone's doing something like that and you think no, then call them out. And if they come back to you with a negative response, don't feel like that means you have to apologise. You know, keep calling them out, because that is how we hold people accountable for being assholes, and that is how, whilst that one individual human might not change, I'm sure that this experience means absolutely nothing to him, it does contribute to the fact that people are going to be more aware that that is not okay. In so many different factors, like I'm talking about it in the sense of him having the wrong attitude about how he was treating me as a person. Anyway, I'm sure that that's just the way that I'm thinking about it, and I know that a lot of other people have agreed with me in the comments, and I know that's not going to be the way of everyone doing it, but I didn't like the reader elitism. Like, he was policing how long it takes people to read books. I'm like, I know that people are different pace readers and stuff, like, let's not be elitist about it. It's fine, we're here because we love reading. And on International Women's Day as well. Anyway, I felt like that was important to say here because he really frustrated me, but also the fact that I don't want people feeling like they can't call someone out for bullshit if they are not being a good human being, because sod it. Like, if you politely approach someone and you tell them that what they're doing is incorrect, well, not tell them what they're doing is incorrect, because that's probably gonna get their back up, but like, if you politely approach someone and explain where you're coming from or something, and their response is not to have a genuine conversation with you and be like, oh God, you're right, oh my gosh, thank you, and oh, this is really interesting, or whatever, you know, if their response is not to learn and educate and learn from this experience and grow from it, but to be defensive and just to basically throw insults at you, no. Anyway, Welcome to my TED Talk on International Women's Day. I think I'm gonna make some spaghetti bolognese. Oh, this lighting is so bad. Let's go in here. I mean, I've been talking for too long anyway, but it's very dark as well. Well, that's because the sun's gone down. I'm hoping I've got spaghetti bolognese in my freezer. Let's find out together. Oh yeah. Does that look like one portion? I guess so. That looks really horrible. I promise you it's not. For those of you who watched my vlog weeks and weeks ago when I was making, oh, can you see down my top? Sorry. When I was making spaghetti bolognese with my grandma on FaceTime, this is said spaghetti bolognese. Very excited. Could you see down my top? Well, you probably can now. Anyway, so this is my dinner, and then I'm gonna sit and read because I've still got 75 pages-ish to go. So yeah, hi. Kick off the vlog in style. Well, at least there's more content already than last week's vlog, I feel, so I'm gonna cook now because you don't need to see this. Hey, it's Editing Beth because I have just sat down to eat dinner, same day, just editing my footage. I always do this. I always see myself say something, I'm like, oh, I should have just added this little bit in, so I'm just gonna quickly do that. But everything I just said about that guy with the comment on my YouTube video, I just want to add, I do not have an issue with people criticizing me. I don't mind people not liking my content. I know that not everyone is gonna like me as a human, and I think that takes a lot to like understand that not everyone is gonna like you, because I am the kind of person where I want everyone to be my friend, essentially. I just want to be friends with everyone. And I know that's not going to be the case for everyone. Anyway, I'm sidetracking. I did not have an issue with this guy not liking my video. I think it was just the way that he left his comment and the condescending nature and the patronizing nature and the way that he approached it is what I didn't like. Don't mind people don't like my content. That I can't control. Not that I can control the way he reacted anyway, but yeah, I had an issue with the way that he was being really patronizing and anyway, yeah. But hopefully you're all here because you like my content, so thank you very much. Thank you so much, as always, for all your support. Hello, it's Tuesday. Hi, welcome. Welcome to Tuesday. I have news, well not news, updates, reading updates. That made it sound much more exciting than it was. Yesterday, did I complete 125 pages of my book for my first day of my challenge? I did indeed, yay! Today, I think that, well, 125 pages just about takes me to the end of this book, so basically I'm just going to finish this book today. I started today on page 230. I'm on page 269 at the moment. I read a bit this morning. So this much left, and that takes me up to page, trying not to see spoilers, 370, which is that maths? 140 pages would have been read. There we go. So that would be just over 125, and that would be finishing the book. So hopefully I can do that. Still really liking it, still not really sure what's going to happen, which is what I like to see. There's so many characters that at times I'm like, who am I following? But that also makes it really exciting. I just have to remember a lot of people's names. So glad that this is so gripping because it makes it very easy to read. Book mail, book mail, book mail, book mail, books came in the mail, hey! Very excited. I got some book mail because WATERSTONES did a double points thing on World Book Day. So I bought some books, I pre-ordered a couple. What did I pre-order? Heartstopper and something else that I can't remember right now. So I pre-ordered something. I pre-ordered a recommendation from somebody. I can't remember who recommended it. I can't remember what the book is called, but I think it comes out in a couple of weeks. So let's open these because I do know what these are and I'm very excited. First up, we have got Bridge of Souls by Victoria Schwab. This is the third book in the City of Ghosts series. Is it called the City of Ghosts series? I don't know, but we follow Cassidy, who is able to see ghosts, and her parents are ghost hunters almost. Well, one of them is, and the other one's like a skeptic that's kind of going along and looking at the science side of things. I love this series so much. This is a middle grade series. So far we have been to Edinburgh, and where was the other one set? Was it Paris? I can't remember. Yes, it was Paris. So Tunnel of Bones was Paris. City of Ghosts was Edinburgh. I think it was Edinburgh rather than Glasgow. Yes, Edinburgh. And now we are somewhere else, New Orleans. So I'm very excited because I love these books very much. Also, all the covers are very pleasing. Hang on, let's look at them all together. That's a series. And the spines. I have no idea how this is going to fit, but we'll make it work. So Bridge of Souls, it came out this month, and I think, because I think this would be an easy one to read 125 pages a day of, because it's middle grade and the font is a little bit more spaced out. So is that cheating? no, it's not cheating because I'm still reading 125 pages a day. And also, this book is very tall, so technically I could be reading more than 125 of a normal size page. I don't know. So I think that this is what I'm going to pick up next. Also, they match. Because I just love Victoria Schwab's writing so much, as we know, but I don't really know anything about this. The back says, where there are ghosts, Cassidy Blake follows, unless it's the other way around. Okay, so she's being haunted by a ghost? I'm here for it. Then I got Witherward by Hannah Matthewson. This has been on my wishlist for a while because it's kind of an alternate reality London, which I love. This is what very first got me into Victoria Schwab because of the alternate reality London world. And I saw this recently and added it to my wish list and was like, I'm buying it. I really, really fancy reading it. This looks like the kind of thing I am going to adore, so I really hope I do. I'm going to read you the blurb because that will do a much better job of summarising it. Welcome to the Witherward, and to a London that is not quite like our own. Here it's summertime in February. That would be nice. The underground is a cavern of wonders and magic fills the streets. But this London is a city divided, split between 6 rival magic factions, each with their own extraordinary talents, and the alpha of the changelings, Gideon Ravenswood, cool name, has gone rogue, threatening the fragile accords that hold the city together. Ilsa is a shape-shifting changeling who has spent the first 17 years of her life marooned in the wrong London. Alone, she scratched out a living as a stage magician's assistant, dazzling audiences by using her changeling talents to perform the impossible. When she's dragged through a portal into the Witherward, Ilsa finally feels like she belongs, yet her new home is on the brink of civil war. Pulled into the fray, Ilsa must use all the tricks up her sleeve to simply stay alive. On the blurb, it says, this book broke my heart in the best ways. A dazzling, fantastical adventure where magic awaits you on every page. Yes. Yes, please. I fancy reading this right now, but I won't because other books. But it looks so good. So that's my reading updates. Hey, already feel like this vlog is going to be jam-packed with content. Can I do another 125 pages to get today? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, no more Victoria Schwab books can fit. We'll ignore the fact that I'm getting the rest of these soon from Illuma Crate. Also, I think in my move, I threw away the other covers. I think they might have been in a tube and I didn't realise they were in a tube and the tube got thrown away. So I'm going to have to read the dust jacket so they all match, but I don't know how they're all going to fit. But these all fit, so I'm happy. I'm really cold right now. Okay. I don't know why I'm so cold, because it was really warm today. I went out for a walk with just my hoodie on and trousers and it was really warm and I was like, yes, summer, come to me, summer, or spring, maybe more realistic. But now I seem to be freezing, so I'm going to film this vlog update, then I'm going to shower to warm up, then I am going to make myself some dinner, which is some kind of Chinesey bits I've got, and watch Avengers Endgame, which I'm not ready for. Probably be like the 12th time I'm watching this film, but I'm not ready. I did, however, finish my book. This is Lie Beside Me, and I started it on Sunday, and I finished it today because of my 125 page reading goal each day. So I have achieved Tuesday's challenge of 125 pages of my book read. I actually think I read like 140 pages of this today, but I've just been sat for the last 2 hours after work reading, so I'm really pleased. I really liked it. It was a crime thriller that I think I could see as a BBC ITV show. It very much felt like the pattern of a TV show, which I liked. My only criticism is the way that there were so many characters that at times I was like, who are you all? Because they were referred to as both with their last name and their first name, but separately, so I was often like, there's so many people, which is why I can totally see it working well as a TV show. As it works well as a book as well, but I could see it being a really cool adaptation on ITV or something because of the way the ending happens, and that's all I'm gonna say. As I said earlier at the start of this vlog, yesterday, I am working on this book for the promotion of this book within an ad for this vlog. So this has been an ad, but at the same time my views are all my own. So if you would like to pick this book up, I will link it down below. But for now, I'm going to do all those things I just said, and then later on I'm going to pick up Bridge of Souls by Victoria Schwab and read a little bit more because apparently I just can't stop. So I'm going to go do those things, take off my makeup, take off my hood, get warm, and get some Chinese food. Hello, happy Thursday. It is surprisingly sunny outside, which is really nice because there was a storm keeping me up most of the night. So I'm very grateful that it is sunny because that means I can go for a walk on my lunch break. But it is still Thursday morning. This is my last working day of the week because we've got a company shutdown day tomorrow, which is very exciting. I think that's my first day off of the year, which is exciting. So 3-day weekend. Which is great because I am still working towards my goal of reaching 125 pages every day. So hopefully that will be a little bit easier to do tomorrow, although also difficult because I think I'll be starting a new book tomorrow. So yesterday I started Bridge of Souls by Victoria Schwab, as I said I was going to. I did indeed hit my page goal of 125 pages yesterday. I didn't update you yesterday, but this is a double update for yesterday and a little bit of today. So I read over half of this book yesterday, so I read it over my 125 page goal. I am now on page 206. There's 300 pages in the book and I think I was on like page 165 last night. Well, yeah, when I put the book down last night, I started it this morning on 165. So I will have read 125 pages if I finish this today, which is very exciting. I think Lauren and I might be doing a live on Instagram later, so that will take out a little bit of time from reading this. And then last night last night ended up being really busy. I had to do a food shop. Then I had to do my 30 minutes of exercise because I hadn't done it until later, but I'd also had to do some stuff with an ad campaign for Instagram that took me a long time. So I ended up doing my exercise at like 7:30. Then I ate, then I read, and then I played a bit of Call of Duty, and it just ended up kind of slamming into one. So I did have time to chill out, which was good. But oh my God, I'm adoring this. I adore it so much. The atmosphere is spot on. I love this series very much from Victoria Schwab. This follows a young girl, Cassidy, who her parents are ghost hunters in a way. They run a TV show where they're like inspecting areas. One of them's a skeptic and one of them believes in it. And basically Cassidy can go in between worlds, so she can go into the Vale, which is where ghosts are, and she can help them move on. And this is all based on an experience that she had when she nearly died and was saved. She's got a ghost for a best friend. This is book 3 in the series. This one's set in New Orleans. Now, when I read that, I didn't really think I knew too much about New Orleans off the top of my head without really looking into it, and I've actually realised I am incorrect because this is a stupid reason to know stuff about it, but at the same time I'm running with it. There's actually, if you've watched Coven series of American Horror Story, which is series 2, maybe 3, I've forgotten, series 3 maybe, I can't remember. Really, really good series, one of my favourites of American Horror Story. That covers characters or people that are mentioned in this book. I say characters because obviously they're characters in the fictionalised sense, but their stories are also within this book too, so they're real stories as well, and real horrors that happen to people, and they're covered in this book too, so I am really intrigued to keep reading. The atmosphere is amazing, it's so addictive to read. I really want to research into New Orleans and the ghost stories around there because it's just really gripping me. My camera battery's flashing at me, damn you. So basically, atmosphere 10 out of 10, amazing. Love that there's a little bit of American Horror Story crossover for me. And I'm really liking it, so I will catch up with you later when my battery isn't doing that.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper.
Hey, Thursday night. Finish work, no work tomorrow, 3-day weekend. It's like 11 in the evening, and Lauren and I had a live show on Instagram. Then I finished my book, finished Bridge of Souls, and it came out as 5 stars. I haven't had that many 5 stars this year yet. I think this is my 6th 5-star, which to me isn't that many, given that I've read 35 books, I think. A lot of 4 stars. I loved this, the atmosphere was amazing, the characters are brilliant, it had the intrigue, it had the pull, and Victoria Schwab's writing is just spectacular. And now I want these all in hardback, so that's going to be my next mission, to acquire them. And now I need to pick another book, and I don't know what to choose. This is where I'm starting to think like, oh my god, do I need TBRs? Because I felt like when I finished Court of Silver Flames I was almost free, because that was the last book from the start of the year where I kind of had a trail of books coming out that I wanted to read, or books that I had arcs for that I wanted to get to, and now I have this freedom, and now I'm like, I don't know what to read. I need to pick something that I know I'm going to be able to read 125 pages of tomorrow and Saturday, so something that isn't too heavy, but then I do have both days off work, more time to read, although I'm going to be doing a crap ton of other stuff, so, I don't know. Need to have a look. It's kind of exciting when you finish a book though, isn't it? You've got no plan, you can just pick up whatever you fancy. It's exciting, there's also pressure, but I'm gonna go do that in a minute. I've just been watching the Circle Celebrity Stand Up to Cancer edition of it. I love the Circle. I find it fascinating how people can present different versions of themselves as like a social media thing to try and be the most popular person. Basically, you could like pretend to be whoever you want, and you're all in flats, you can't see each other, and you just talk via this social media tool called the Circle, and you just have to be as popular as you can to win. Oh, that was my arm clicking. And I just find it fascinating. So the celebrity version's been on this week, and I'm really enjoying watching it. It's just funny. And then I watched a bit of Naked Attraction, which always flummoxes me. The boldness and the confidence of people to be able to go bare ass naked on TV astounds me. Like, I wish I was that confident. I just couldn't, like, I just feel like I would just think how many people would see that and I would know, and everyone would have seen me naked. I mean, it fascinates me. It really does. It's interesting seeing lots of different people's bodies though, because I feel like we only see in the media the bodies that are like this perfect specimen, whereas actually this show just shows normal human beings, so it kind of normalises normal bodies and shows us that our bodies are all beautiful. So I like watching it for that reason as well. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick another book now, take my makeup off, and then I suppose start that book in bed, although I've got no idea what it's going to be. Help.
You see her walking down the boulevard. She got the posture of a superstar. She looks so fly in those Gucci slides. Yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise. Yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be her. And all the dudes are trying to score like it's fever. She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this subtle smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper.
Hello, it's Friday. I've had the day off work. Well, I've still got the day off work, it's only 2. And so far I have cleaned the entire flat, which is very productive. I'm very glad I got that out of the way because that just takes ages. I've also baked some cookies for my friend. I'm giving her 8 cookies because she's just had a baby, and I feel like if you've just had a baby, 8 cookies can only be, well, hopefully a good thing. So I've done those things. Still on my to-do list, very exciting. I've got to read my 125 pages of the day, send some reports for some promotions I've worked on, edit the vlog, the video that goes live tomorrow now, as in Saturday, but like Saturday just gone when you're watching, and close my exercise ring. Woo. And then tomorrow I have to film 2 YouTube videos, read another 125 pages, and edit my vlog. So I'm giving myself more to do today and less tomorrow, but I think what I'm going to do is maybe do a little bit of editing now, maybe, and then go for a walk. Or I might go for a walk now because it's not raining, and I don't want to wait and then have it rain. Either way, it's a good day, I'm feeling good. Oh, and reading wise, so I'm not completely set on this yet. I was trying to pick a book where I knew it would be addictive enough that I could sit down and read 125 pages without thinking, oh, this is too many pages, because that's been my tactic with this challenge that I'm doing this week. And so far, I have succeeded every day. So I think Sawkill Girls, Tassel. Sawkill Girls by Claire Legrand? Is that her name? Legrand. Claire Legrand. Because this looks kind of thrillery, and it literally says it keeps you guessing until the last page. So if I'm reading a book like that, I think I'm much more inclined to keep picking it up. So hopefully this is good. I literally read 3 pages of it, six pages of it whilst I was eating my breakfast this morning, and then wanted to just get on with all the other stuff first, and then I'm going to sit down and read it. But I'm also, I think I'm joining a giant Call of Duty game session thing with my work colleagues later. We're all off work today, so everyone's free. So we're doing that later. So that's going to lose me quite a few hours. Not lose me like I enjoy doing it, but lose me of reading. So I think I might actually do the walk now. Okay, I'm going to do the walk now. Then come back and do editing and some Book's Nest work stuff. Busy! Me. Oh, I should go out for a walk before it starts raining so I won't be able to walk. The rain. Thunderstone! Well, there wasn't thunder, just rain. But it's very pretty rain. It's sunny rain. I did get my walk in. I closed my exercise ring. And I've ticked off loads of other stuff on my to-do list. So all I've got left is to sit right there, or there, or there, who knows which one, and read the book over there, it's over there, and do nothing else but that. Hey, it's me. It's Saturday. I'm lost now that I had yesterday off. I feel like it's Sunday. It's Saturday. I have reading updates for you. I can't remember when I last updated you yesterday, but I completed my 125 pages for day 5? Day 5. I'm so excited that I'm actually completing this. I thought I was just gonna flop. So basically, I've just got today to go. I know that I'm saying this is for a week, but I only vlog 6 days, so I will try and continue into tomorrow as well. But I read 125 pages of Saw Kill Girls, so nearly kind of making a decent chunk of progress. I should be over halfway by my 125 pages today, of which I have read none yet. This is weird. I thought it was going to be like a murder mystery thrillery type thing, and it is those things, but there's kind of a fantasy element. There's a creature involved. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Hold Back the Tide combined with Other Words for Smoke at the moment. I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm enjoying it, but it's kind of an easy read. I don't feel gripped. I thought I would feel gripped and desperate to find out what's happening, but I feel like it's spelled out for you a little bit, and I don't need it to be spelled out for me, but this is what I'm currently reading. And today I have already filmed 2 videos. I've already closed my exercise ring. Productive. I'm just turning the oven on to make some breadcrumbs for lunch. That's not what I'm eating, like, purely. I'm putting them on top of a salad. Then I am dropping over cookies at my friend's house, just dropping and running at her door because she just had a baby, so cookies for her. Gonna nip to the shops to get a couple of bits. And then I'm gonna read this and maybe play a bit of Call of Duty, and maybe that's it. Maybe watch Spider-Man, because that's my last Marvel watch, and then it's all over, and then I'll just have to start again. Here's an angle of my lounge you've probably never seen before. I have got you rested on my Sonos speaker. It kind of works. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. But I'm here to wrap up the vlog, to wrap up Saturday, to wrap up my 125 page reading goal. So today and yesterday I've been reading Saw Kill Girls by Claire Legrand, and I didn't expect this book to go down the horror route. I thought it was more of a thriller. I don't know what I'm thinking of it. There's like 150 pages left, maybe? No, nearly 200. There's nearly 200 pages left. And I don't know how they're gonna have that much more to say. This is where I'm at. I've read quite a lot today. And it feels like it's rounding up. And I don't want it to stretch out because at the moment I'm semi-gripped. I don't know. It feels like it's a middle 3-star at the moment for me. It's not like blowing my mind or anything. But I don't dislike it. One of the things I really appreciate in this is that one of the characters is best friends with her ex-boyfriend, and I like that because I really hate the notion that we have to hate our exes. I don't hate either of my exes. I don't regret either of my relationships, and if anything, I am actually really good friends with my first boyfriend, who I was with for 4 years, and we get on really well. We talk all the time. We actually accidentally bumped into each other today, so yeah, I don't have any issue with my exes at all. So I don't like the theme that we have to hate our exes, so I appreciate this book doesn't do that. So yeah, I've had a really good day actually. So what did I do? What did I do? I started the day with a workout. Then I did some other stuff. I got ready. I filmed 2 videos. I'm dreading looking at one of them because I feel like it was just me rambling. Hopefully you guys like it. I then went out to drop at my friend's door her presents that I made her, cookies, and me and my other friend kind of got her a little package together because she's just had a baby. I think I've said that I made her cookies about 3 times in this vlog, so you know, you guys know. But yeah, she just had a baby, so we dropped the stuff off and she opened the door with the baby in her arms. I am not someone that thinks babies are cute. I'm really sorry, I really struggle with it. But I have to say he was very, very small, very small. I mean, Ava's 8, so she's my sister, and I obviously remember her as a baby, but I just feel like I didn't remember her being that tiny. So that was nice. I've known this girl since we were about 8, so it's a long friendship. It's very strange to see her with a baby. And then as me and my friend were leaving for, like, we literally just dropped it on her doorstep to be as safe as possible and just, you know, said hey and saw the baby for like 5 minutes. And then as we were leaving, I was getting into my car and she was going to walk back home. This is when my friend, who is also happens to be my ex-boyfriend, pulled up at the same time to drop something at her doorstep, and then we chatted there, and it was like a really nice moment to be able to just have a quick conversation in passing with people that aren't the people I always talk to. I mean, my friend that I was there with, we go on walks, social distance walks, which we're allowed to do. So I see her, but it was just nice to talk to people. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait to sit in a pub garden on a Saturday afternoon in the summer, having a drink and just enjoying it, because I can walk everywhere now. I can walk. I am so close to town. I am 3-minute walk from town. Ah, I'm so excited. And then I have been reading ever since. So I've read my 125 pages of Soccer Girls. Yay! Which means, guys, I've completed my challenge. I've read 125 pages every single day. I'm so proud of myself. I wasn't sure today and yesterday if I was going to be able to hit it because of the amount of other stuff I was doing. But I've just been sat here doing nothing but reading, and I'm so proud of myself. So I've done that. Yay! Very exciting. And I'm pretty much going to wrap the vlog up here. I really want to add something onto the tail end of this just quickly, because I mentioned about just now about walking into town and stuff and how close I live, and it's prompted me to think about the situation that's been happening where a young woman, Sarah, has been killed in the UK by a police officer on her walk home late at night. Well, not late at night, I think it was like 9:30. And the notion that women do not feel safe, and that we've been sharing this for a long time, but suddenly it's actually being understood and getting through to the filter. So I just wanted to quickly say I've said a lot about this on social media, so if you want to see any of my other feelings, I did an Instagram post all about it, and I've talked about it a lot on Twitter, and I will continue to talk about it a lot. But in short, because I don't want to make this vlog much longer than I'm sorry it already is, but also hopefully it's been a good vlog. But in short, my channel is always going to be a safe space for anybody. I hope to continue to be able to put out feminist content, sex positive content. It's something that I've been always really passionate about, and I think as I'm kind of getting more into my groove with content, I feel like I'm able to direct it more in that kind of an area. Obviously I talk about all sorts of things, but I feel like that's something I'm really interested in and passionate about. So I will always make my account a safe space for everybody, but it is particularly a safe space for anyone that wants to know more about this kind of thing or wants to chat. If you ever want to chat, I am absolutely here. I know that this is like pale in comparison to the fact that women are feeling so shitty at the moment, and generally always, with the fact that we have to fear just because we're women, and that's crap. It's horrible. But as a content creator, what I pledge to be doing is constantly fighting for a safer world for generations that will come ahead of us, for my sister who is 8 and who I don't want to have those experiences. I know she probably will, which is awful and horrible, but I want to be able to paint as best a future as I can for her, so I will use my content to project that message as often as I can. It's a safe space. I do not hate men on this channel either, I just want to make that very clear. I am not a misandrist, but I am a feminist who wants to paint a better future and is strong and bold in what I believe. And I don't think that has to come hand in hand with disliking anyone, unless someone's done a bad thing and is a bad person. But if you are watching this and you are unsure of like the hashtag not all men thing and things, just very briefly, if you're a guy and you're watching this, basically women just want men to hold other men accountable. We know it's not all men. I know it's not all men. I do not hate men. We just want all men to do something about it and to stand up if they see something wrong happening, and to make sure that women can feel as absolutely safe as possible. If you're walking down the road and you see a woman walking on her own, just cross the road, particularly if it's at night time. It makes a big difference. And if you're thinking, why shouldn't the woman cross the road? Well, I would say to that we know by you crossing the road that your intent hopefully is not a bad one. If we cross the road, you could follow us. I'm getting into a whole other thing. This could be a whole video on its own. But I am very open to talking about this if anyone ever wants to message me, and I am always going to fight for this. So my channel is a safe space for anybody, and it's going to be somewhere I'm going to constantly fight for feminism, for sex positivity, for women's rights, for our power to be able to live our lives without restrictions, because men can't stop themselves. And again, I know it's not all men. I'm not saying that. Some men can't stop themselves, which is horrible. It's horrible. Anyway, that's a real, I feel like that's a downer on the end of the vlog. Let's not take it as a negative thing that I'm saying. What I'm saying is, this is going to be a really positive space for women. I will help you feel empowered. I will help you feel beautiful and loved in any way that I can with my content. And I know that's going to be small steps, but that is what I'm here to achieve with my content. So it's positive. It's a shitty situation. It is horrible that we're having to have these conversations more and more, but my area of the internet, my little yellow corner, is all yours, guys. And I'm happy to create any content, or like if you guys suggest any content that you would like to see on this kind of thing, happy to have a look at creating it and see what I could do if it's something you're interested in. So let me know in the comments if you do have anything like that. I'm going to wrap this vlog up because this is a really uncomfortable place to sit. Oh God, I've been talking for so long. I'm sorry. Okay, wrapping the vlog up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other challenges you'd like to see me do, or subscribe to see more of my face on your feed. This challenge was selected for me by my patrons. If you would like to sign up to become one of my patrons, you can go to the link down below. There's lots of tiers, lots of exciting content, always new stuff, and it's just a nice little extra way to support me if you are so inclined. So thank you very much. I've read 3 books this week. Don't know what they were. Lie Beside Me, which I did the ad for, which is all linked down below as well. Bridge of Souls, loved that, gave that 5 stars. And Zorka Girls, which I haven't finished yet, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep smiling and stay positive.